Welcome back to Indiana Diecast Racing and the continuing action of the Final Fantasy Fracas. Today we've got groups 85 and 86. Batting leadoff from Puffs with their last of 12 entries, and a not-so-subtle reference, Spliff is driving Droppa da Baseman, a 57-gram baseline. Representing Rust Belt Diecast, Swampy Sam joins us in Airborne Albatross, a 35-gram Hoverstorm. In the second-to-last entry for MQH Racing, Boondocks is driving Peg Warmer, a Grand Cross weighing 82 grams. And wrapping things up for both the group and MQH Racing, their last of a dozen entries, Mercury is piloting 13, a 64-gram Prototype 12. Spliff and Sam start the Kermit group up front, Boondocks and Mercury in the back. Sam jumps out front, but he's slow in turn 1. Spliff takes the lead, and Sam wrecks in front of Mercury. Spliff easily rolls to the win, Mercury takes second, and Boondocks takes third after largely being a non-factor. The only drama on this lap was Swampy Sam spinning his hovercraft in Echo Base, then rolling off the wall while driving backwards. Spliff and Puffs Racing on top after one. Boondocks assumes the pole, looking to make a statement this time. It's a closer start, and Boone races Spliff for turn 2. Spliff with the lead again. Sam spins in the back, but everyone keeps rolling. Mercury passes teammate Boondocks in the C47 as Spliff flies to another win. Merc is second, Boone is third, and Sam fourth. Mercury caught Boondocks as they enter the square, claiming the inside lane and positioning for a smooth pass in a tough corner. Spliff perfect after 2, Mercury in second with 6, Boondocks 4, and Swampy Sam 1. It's an all MQH Racing front row on lap 3. Ooh, Mercury looks good in that clean air, he smoothly claims the lead. Sam slides and blocks Spliff in the back. Sam wrecks as Mercury runs to the win, and Boondocks takes a hard hit from Spliff, but holds on for second. If there was a penalty for impeding other drivers, I suspect Rust Belt would by far have racked up the most this year. As it is, Sam takes himself out, and the boys from MQH go 1 and 2. Mercury moves into a tie with Spliff atop the group. Boondocks, 3 points behind, will have a tough time catching them on lap 4. Swampy Sam takes his final ride from the pole, Mercury on the outside. There's some collisions and sliding, but Boondocks continues to be stuck in the back. Sam gets a somewhat moral victory. Spliff is second, Mercury third, and a long ways back, Boondocks finally crosses the line for fourth. Spliff wins, and Mercury takes second, both with strong performances today. Moving over to Group 86, I can almost see the light at the end of the Round 1 tunnel. Mr. Dark himself from Dubious Diecast is driving their last entry, Chrome, a 50-gram Riveted. In one of 3 remaining cars for Dogtown Racing, Javen, or Yavin, is the wheelman for the 49-gram Wheelie Bar, a Nitro Door Slammer, a casting I personally like very much. And here's the second-to-last driver for Dogtown. Tony Alva is driving Tangelo, or Tanhello, I don't speak Spanish, guys, a 57-gram Bifocal 2. And rounding out today's drivers, it's another creature of chaos from Rust Belt Diecast. Attack Turtle is in Turtle Team 7, a turtle shell weighing 39 grams. It's the All Blacks today, Dark and Javen up front, Tony and the Turtle in the back. Attack Turtle will bide his time in the inside lane of Dark and Tony pull ahead. The front trio are closely grouped, but they avoid any chaos, and it's Mr. Dark, Tony Alva, and Javen. Attack Turtle will grind to a halt in the square, not much attacking here on lap 1. The top three seemingly very evenly matched. This ought to be a good one. Tony moves up alongside Mr. Dark for lap 2. The trio get a good jump again. Turtle's going to be hard-pressed to get any attacking done. Mr. Dark leads again, and he ramps off the back of Echo Base. It's now a 2-car race between Tony and Javen as they fly through the Savage Square. Tony Alva takes lap 2, and Attack Turtle once again grinds to a halt in the C47 turn. Getting loose on the Coroplast straight is super dangerous, as Mr. Dark found out, ruining a great potential lap-winning run. Tony Alva takes a 2-point lead, while Mr. Dark's donut drops him all the way to 3rd. Attack Turtle assumes the pole, looking to just make it to the finish line. Tony and Dark with a strong start from the outside. Javen finds himself stuck behind the Turtle. Dark makes it through Echo Base this time, and Javen is past the Turtle. Tony Alva wins back-to-back. Mr. Dark is 2nd, Javen 3rd, and oh no. Attack Turtle narrowly avoids completing a lap by wiping out on the final straight. Attack Turtle racks up a negative turkey, going forwards to be known as a gobbler, while Tony Alva will enjoy a 4-point lead over Mr. Dark and Javen heading to the final lap. Javen starts on the pole in front of Mr. Dark. That ought to give him a pretty significant advantage. Tony gets slowed by Turtle, but all Tony needs to do is reach the finish line. Javen and Dark streak ahead, both driving super smooth, and Javen turns in probably the fastest lap of the day to win, and unfortunately for Mr. Dark, Tony does reach the finish line. Attack Turtle achieves Uno, while Tony and Javen both advance for Dogtown Racing. Some largely higher than average scores across the board for the 4 advancing drivers. Congrats to Mr. Dark, who makes the wildcard list, putting up 10 despite not making the top 2 today. Congratulations to Spliff, Tony Alva, Mercury, and Javen. This has been Jim D for Indiana Diecast Racing. Be sure to check in next time for more slightly above mediocre diecast racing and the continuing round 1 action of the Final Fantasy Fracas.